MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Shelby Miller gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll get us started in this one.
Leading
under
off
the
for the
lights.
Athletics, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that
First
stretch,
pitch,
including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Wow, third pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. And that's the first out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. Chapman is one of the very best corner infielders in the game today. Oftentimes first and third basemen are known for their offensive work, but he's truly a multi-dimensional talent. Really makes an impact on defense, and that makes him incredibly fun to watch every time he takes the field.
Yeah, watching him go about his business. First step quickness. His reaction time is unparalleled. Able to make all the plays, and he takes a ton of pride in his craft.
Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
At the plate, Matt Olson. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here.
And he's the best in that category on this ball club, guys. He's the guy they look to bring him home.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. And it's 1-1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Martinez. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
Yeah, it's still early in the year right now, and this guy's not known to be a huge power threat, but he's gotten off to an amazing start, and I'd like to see him have a hot season and ride it out.
First offering on its way. Fouled straight back. In the dirt here. Ready on 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The A's strand 1. A's 0. Rangers coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Mike Fiers will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher. Just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Julio Martinez. He'll lead things
Leading
off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Julio Martinez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And Dan, D-Row, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
2-0 pitch on the way. This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks
Batting
this thing
second,
all the way,
the left
gets his
fielder,
hands quickly through the zone, and just
Chu.
rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Martinez aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. One there. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first two guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Now this is on the ground here for Profar at second. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. On to the second inning now from Arlington with no score. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Piscotty. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses low and away, ball one. Career line against Shelby Miller. He's just 2 for 12. That misses. It's 2-0 now to the Oakland right fielder.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
3-0 now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Three balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out 1 away.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. A ball and no strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 is in off the plate. On the ground to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Here's Jurickson Profar. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First offering on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Now the 3-0 offering. Taken, strike one, outside corner. The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. From the stretch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Laureano, a native of the Dominican Republic. He was a 16th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Josh Fegley. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And that's in there. 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Profar on second. Laureano at first. 2 out in the inning. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the A's lead it now 3-0.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
The batter, number 10.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. 3 runs already home here. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1. Just catches the inside corner for strike 2. Count remains 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the A's put up a 3 spot here thanks to the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 Oakland. Here's Joey Gallo now. His previous history with Mike Fires. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Too high, ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
Digging in, Nomar Mazara. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping into the box, Rougned Odor. First delivery to him on the way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. First and second here with nobody out. Too high. 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Piscotty's there for it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Braves. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run save. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
The 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Laureano sprinting after it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Batting eighth.
So next
third
to the
baseman,
plate for Texas,
number 21.
Wisdom, who takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Ball one.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Mazzara is off at first with 2 away. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Olsen is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We'll return to Texas in just a moment. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Athletic.
Ready for another chance? Matt Chapman. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And with that, we take a look at the A's leaders in that category. And sure enough, his name is right there at the top. Now at the plate, Matt Olson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. The 1-1 down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Here now the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now a curveball misses inside. The 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Chu. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris Davis.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that.
Now
he showed all
the
hard
right
stuff
fielder,
until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout.
Piscotty.
When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland, and it's still 3-1.
We're back now as the Rangers line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense.
Catcher.
Back to you guys.
Jet.
Thank you, Heidi.
Bandy.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. That's a base hit.
The center fielder, number 9, Julio.
Striding in, Julio Martinez. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Bandy gets his lead at first, nobody out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that
now
at-bat.
batting, left fielder.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
In now, Shin-Soo Choo. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
high, but speared on a hop. There's one. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Score holds. It's 3-1. So now it's Mark
Leading off
Canha
for the Athletics,
as we begin the top of
the
the
left
fourth.
fielder, number 20, Mark Canha.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and one. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. Another full count pitch on its way. Popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box, Jurickson Profar. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. On its way is pitch number 75. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1. Ball 3.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's off his leg on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and digging in now, Ramon Laureano. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt.
Now
Pretty
batting.
textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Josh Fegley, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. And he misses 2-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Has a look, now the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Profar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazar is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The A's strand one, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Elvis Andrus.
Leading off for
and
the
they'll need him
Rangers,
to get something going
the
here.
shortstop.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Standing in now, Joey Gallo, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the runner will score from second. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside the park 2-run home run.
The right fielder.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the park. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Two balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Stepping in, Rougned Odor. He flew out in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike one.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Digging in, Ronald Guzman. He hit a sac fly earlier. First delivery to him on the way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Hey. 2-1 now. To short, hit hard. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece.
Your
Kyle
attention,
Dowdy
please.
is going to come on
Now
in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance
Number
of the
14,
season.
Kyle Dowdy.
Ready for another shot now. Marcus Semien. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
Marcus Semien.
First pitch of the at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Dowdy, a 6'1" right-hander. This is his first year at the big league level. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that.
Now
if you can spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Stepping in now, Matt Chapman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
Designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Into the box now, Chris Davis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The 0-2 home. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 1 left for Oakland. Halfway home, tied at 3. Stepping up now, Patrick Wisdom.
Leading off for the Rangers,
didn't go his way as he
third
popped out
baseman,
in foul territory.
number 21.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First pitch on its way. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. To 1-2 now. Hopped up. Olson is there. He's got it 1 away.
The catcher, number 28, Jet Bandy.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
And he takes ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Fouled away. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 9.
When a guy is
Julio
lumbering down the base pass, he's no
Martinez.
speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Julio Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fires, gets his sign. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's it.
Off speed pitch, just missed inside.
Whoa,
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 to him now. A 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Full count now, 3-2. Line drive to left. Kenna is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rangers set down in order. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. So coming to the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He was
Leading
sat
off for
down
the
on
Athletics,
strikes in his last
the
at
right
bat.
fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
First pitch of the at bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Mark Canha.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Drilled down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this
Up
inning.
next for
He
Oakland,
looks really
the
sharp
second
out there,
baseman,
guys.
Jurickson Profar.
Ready once again, Jurickson Profar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Pitch on the way. And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here.
Count 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
3 balls and 2 strikes.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. A's are gone in order. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Tied 3 apiece. Now to the plate, Shin-Soo
Leading
Choo.
off for the
He comes in
Rangers,
0 for 2 thus
the
far.
left fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
Not close
Ball
with
one,
that
no
one. It's
strike.
way above the strike zone. Two and 0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball, and it sailed on him.
Now the 2-0. Nope.
3-0.
3-0.
Well, that's ball 3, and right now the Rangers would do anything to get that leadoff guy on.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff
The
hitter.
batter, number
Shows
1,
some great patience and
shortstop,
discipline, making the
Elvis.
pitcher labor to start the game.
Andrews.
The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Elvis Andrews. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of
Now
the zone,
batting,
but that last
first
pitch looked
baseman,
pretty darn good to me.
Joey
You're not usually going to get many
Gallo.
favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. In now, Joey Gallo, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Ready with the 1-0. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. Chu at second. Andres on at first with nobody out. In the dirt. Throw to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-2 now. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that.
The right
He
fielder,
tried to
number
entice him with
32.
that 3-2 pitch, but he
No
didn't
ball.
take the bait. First base was open, though,
Mazara.
so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Now at the plate, Nomar Mazara. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get two. The second for one. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. So no runs in the inning despite 3 walks as they couldn't make them pay. We're through 6 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Welcome back to Arlington. Tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play.
Your
Sean
attention,
Kelly
please.
is on to pitch from
Now
the
pitching
bullpen
for
now to
the
start
Rangers.
inning number 7.
Number 27, Sean Kelly.
Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano. 1
Leading
for
off for
2.
Oakland,
He singled and
the
struck
center
out
fielder.
in 2 trips.
Number 22,
He's set, and the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
All ones the count.
Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
The 1-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
now batting, the catcher, Josh Begley.
1 gone now, and here's the catcher, Josh Begley. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Nope.
3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
3-1. Here it is. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Popped him up. Gallo waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's down.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
2 out, nobody on.
Hey.
2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Elvis at short. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves it in.
Ladies and
The
gentlemen,
side is
Green
retired.
Joint for the
1, 2, 3
traditional
go the A's.
seventh inning stretch.
Still tied 3-3. So digging in now, Rougned Odor. He'll
Leading
start
off
things
for the
out here in a
Rangers,
tie ball game.
the second baseman, Rougned.
He's ready. Here's the first
Odor.
offering. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Ronald Guzman waits on deck. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to
Now
lose
batting,
a little precision
the
in your
designated
location.
hitter,
He's up
Ronald
over 90 pitches now, so he might be
Guzman.
starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Digging in once again, Ronald Guzman. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one.
Ladies and
Yusmeiro
gentlemen,
Petit
your
is going to come
attention,
on in
please.
relief, as he'll be making
Now
his
pitching for
20th
Oakland,
appearance of the season.
number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
The 1-1 home. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he takes a called third strike, and no help there as the go-ahead run stays at third with one away now.
Now batting.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Striding into the box, Patrick Wisdom. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Where, with the runner in scoring position. The sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Jet Bandy is on deck. The 3-1. Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. Olsen in foul ground. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 28. Jet Bandy.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and up to hit next it'll be the catcher Jet Bandy. Here's the first pitch to him, and he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Comes set, the 0-1. Look out as his bat shatters on impact. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. He's safe at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th. Ready with the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. 8th inning coming up. The Rangers lead this one 4-3.
Your
Chris
attention,
Martin
please.
has been summoned from the
Now
bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 31, Chris Martin.
Digging in to try it again. Matt Chapman. Last time through was a base hit.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is well placed down and away for a strike. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
Yeah.
2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. Digging in now, Matt Olson 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
The 0-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Nope.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Davis. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home.
That's ball 3.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Count full.
Three-two pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. From the belt, the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Davis, the runner at first with two gone. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Liner towards second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Your attention, please.
Enters the ball game
Now
out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the
number
top
30,
of inning number 8.
Hector Rondo.
Coming to the plate now, Mark Canha. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that's dead center for strike one. Comes set, the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
He's stricken out, in and out of trouble as the inning is over. Fine work that time by the Texas bullpen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Texas is out in front 4-3. Wang is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. So the Rangers batting order turns over and
Leading
set
off
to go.
for the Rangers,
Julio Martinez.
the center fielder, Julio
Here's
Martinez.
the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Olsen fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Ready now, Shin-Soo Choo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Wang, a native of Taiwan. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Count is 1-2 now. High chopper to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 1,
with 2 strikes.
shortstop,
And he just got it
Elvis.
off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Standing in now, Elvis Andrus. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Joey Gallo would be next. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Go on to Olson, will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers, and it remains a 4-3 game.
Ladies
Jose
and gentlemen,
Leclerc comes
your
on from the
attention,
pen,
please.
hoping to finish this
Now
one
pitching
off here
for
in the
the
top of the
Rangers.
9th.
Number 25, Jose Leclerc.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jurickson
Leading off for
Profar,
Oakland,
as they'll look to
the
get
second
something
baseman,
going here and even this game up.
Profar.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Now batting, number 22.
At the plate, Ramon Laureano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Here comes the 1-0. 1-1 the count. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
1 and 2.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager.
Up next for Oakland,
2 hitters, 2
catcher,
strikeouts from the closer.
Josh
There's not a whole lot
Begley.
more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box now, Josh Begley. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Last strike now for Oakland. Got him. And Oakland, good night.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Texas jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Sean Kelly claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jose Leclerc earns the save out of the bullpen, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the AL West, Sean Kelly collected his first W this season as Texas got the victory over Oakland 4-3. The Mariners smacked 15 team hits as they destroyed the Angels 12-3. The Houston Astros had 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 3-2. Luke Weaver was victorious for the 5th time this season, leading the Diamondbacks to a win against the Blue Jays 5-2. The Boston Red Sox totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 8-4. Mike Clevenger grabbed the victory with his 10 Ks as Cleveland took care of the Yankees 4-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins. Blaine Hardy collected win number 2 on the year, helping lead the Tigers past the Twins 1-0. Heath Fillmyer won his 4th game thus far as Kansas City disposed of the Chi Sox 8-3. The Atlanta Braves knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 9-1. Tyler Anderson got the win number 7 thus far as the Rockies downed the Mets 5-0. The Cincinnati Reds got 12 hits in this one as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 7-6. They now have 5 straight wins. The St. Louis Cardinals swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 13-2. The Pirates combined for 10 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 4-2. The Washington Nationals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 7-3. The Dodgers smacked 15 team hits as they grabbed a win in extras over the Giants 3-2. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.